You got someone picking corn. There's none left though. She's just moving the bags around. What's up guys? Welcome back to this busy Saturday. We're having a lot of fun today. Not really, but you know, we're managing the day. It's just two of us today. One of our part-timers didn't show up, so we're a little short-staffed. So let's talk about money today. And I know we always talk about money on this store, but I wanted to show you guys the reality and actual salary that you can expect when owning a small business this size, maybe at this amount of sales. In our previous videos, we've always talked about sales or profit or how much we make from certain things or how much we spent. But now we're gonna go to the real blob of the truth on the actual money that we take home from this store. And if you enjoy watching our content and building this small business out, as well as us talking about our finances, please consider hitting the like button. It really helps support this channel and this small business. And if you're into all this and you want to see a little bit more of us, we're doing a lot of different things now this year, please consider subscribing down below and you will see some of our videos as soon as they come out. So our last video, you know, we told you guys we hit the $1 million sale mark. And that sounds like a crazy number, like $1 million went through this store. It's just two of us working here. And mind you, that's $1 million after 2 years, right? We didn't make $1 million the first year or the second year. That's split between both years, so you can average it out to what, 500,000 per year. And then mind you, that 500,000 per year, you know, your retail margins on the cost of goods, everything that broke down, the upgrades we made, the more shelving, it all eats into your costs. You know, your leases, your utilities, your operating costs really will eat into how much money you make. It's your job to manage those expenses, so you do have some leftover money at the end of the day or the end of the month or the end of the year, however you're paying yourself. That's up to you. And then mind you, we didn't start paying ourselves until about a year and a couple months after this business opened. We just kind of paid our living costs, ate off the store, and we just started paying ourselves probably a very, very minimum wage after about a year and a half in, I'd say, right?
Yeah, it was very shy.
It was a very modest
very
income.
dry life.
And it was a building process. And when we first actually started paying ourselves, I'm gonna be honest with you, we took about $300 each a week while working 60 hours a week, so it was nothing to brag about, but we were so happy we actually made money off of this store after 1 year in business. So that was something that was a milestone for us to actually take home money personally from this store after only 1 year in. I was happy with that because one, we actually made it a year, and two, we actually realized, you know, we could live off this store. We could potentially, you know, live a comfortable life just from this one location at the time being. Little by little, we kept increasing gradually, you know, an extra $25 per week. We would test if that was, you know, okay. An extra $50 a week each if that was all right. And gradually we built it up to about $400 a week each. That was okay. It's still very minimum wage, you know, but you know, when you're really growing a business, you can't expect to make fast money. You can't expect to take out so much money all at once because you constantly want to reinvest and make your store better and better. And that's kind of the reason why we're still not taking much money out of this business. I'm reinvesting as much as possible to keep growing, building, you know, spending more on advertising, spending more on more inventory, you know, better signage, better coolers, making our life easier while making the store better. That's the goal. We're not looking to pull thousands and thousands of dollars a week for ourselves out of this business in order to do what? You know, maybe to buy a house one day, but we can gradually get there. So everything was paced nicely and we made it to where we are today. So as our sales started gradually increasing, we gradually increased our income. So you'd see $25,000 in sales a month, you know, and then the next month would be 30, 35, you know, 36, 37. It was all very, very slow, gradual, 40, 41, 42 a month. And we increased our income very modestly along that graph. You know, as our sales went up, our income went up naturally. You know, we didn't go crazy, and you know, if we had a slow sales month, we always knew, you know, we're not taking that much money out of this business that it's going to hurt it. Even if we have a slow month or two, we're still modestly taking money as a salary out each and every week that won't affect it in case anything did or does happen. So we added this snack section all the way down here about 2 months ago. You know, people love snacks, and we were missing that in our store. Well, we had some, but we really expanded it. You know, we gave people a selection, and that's kind of what people wanted. So this was a pretty good investment, you know, a couple thousand with shelves and inventory. And that's the thing, when we want to reinvest, we have the money aside, you know, it's not taken out personally. And that's kind of what I'm trying to get across in this, you know, video. Besides, you know, revealing our salary, how it grew over the years, I wanted to show you guys, you know, you have to keep reinvesting. You know, some people may have small stores and you make a little less, or bigger stores you make a lot more, but at the end of the day, your job is to find the best collection of items that work for your store, that sell the fastest, to eventually, you know, that's why you're in business, to make you some. Okay, so down to the actual numbers for the people that on this channel that really love the data. Data is fun, numbers are fun, seeing people, how they make their money is interesting to me, so that's why I have no problem sharing with anyone else. I've never been someone to be so secretive of how much money I'm making or anything like that. To me, I know people get judged on how much they make and stuff like that. That doesn't bother me at all, so here we go. At the time of making this video, Felicia and I both take the same salary every year from this store, and that will be around 35 to 40,000 each by the end of this year. I think that's very, very good for where we started and where we are, and the size of our store and how long we've been in business. So it's a modest salary. It's not going to, you know, buy us huge properties, or, you know, but it's a start, and we're going to keep building from here. And we're always going to keep reinvesting. So just so you have a general idea, if you watched our last video, we got into our sales. This is more our personal profit from this store. So 35 each. Felicia wants a little more, but we'll see what happens. In case you didn't hear that. But mind you, there's some perks that we got with the store. You know, grocery shopping doesn't really exist to us anymore. We have a lot of prep foods all the time that couple days before they're gonna go, there's always an apple or two on the ground that I get to eat. So we're happy, you know. We are our own bosses. We're making some money. We're building a business, and we get to make these videos for this YouTube channel. So please, if you've made it this far, subscribe to this channel, because we're doing a lot of cool things, and I want you guys to see it. Have a good day.